I think one of the biggest impact that our team has had as far as others are concerned, just from an EMS standpoint, obviously we are an EMS-based QRT, and being able to see the opinions kind of pivoting and the outlook on those who are responding to those who are having their third or fourth overdose this week, and being able to kind of pivot that what was once a negative outlet as this is just another opportunity for us to try to help them. At the end of the day, that's why we do what we do.
We've had the opportunity to train in stigma and Narcan in most of all the fire departments here in the county, as well as all of the law enforcement. We've been able to train 2/3 of the law enforcement in Narcan, and I believe that with our outreach, we've been able to reduce stigma here in the county amongst our first responders.
They'd all the time come and check on me to make sure I was still doing well, or if I needed help with anything, they would stop by the house on a weekly basis to make sure I was still doing well.
I was able to see him in that time of need and be able to take him to our hospital and then follow up with him through our QRT program and see that he is not using anymore. He is in programs for rehab, and he just looks healthier. He's gained more weight. His face looks fuller, his eyes look brighter, and there's really no other feeling to explain it, to see that someone that you have helped has grown so much for the better.
They was willing to help me and with whatever steps that it took to keep me sober, with like treatment. They was helping me through that. Was trying to help me get into treatment. Of course, I was being hard-headed and wasn't accepted at the time.
The quick response team had came to our house to provide us the Narcan training and to explain to us what the quick response team actually really was.
It really fills you with joy. It's not something that I would have expected to make me this happy, but just helping other people, really, it brings out a better side in me.
We were talking, she said, the first time I met you all, she said, I didn't really think you all cared. And she said, over the course of the rehab and the visits that you all kept doing, she said, I realized that you all did care. And she said, that's made the biggest impact on me. And in turn, that made a big impact on me as well, because these people don't realize, or they don't think that people care about them. And that's one of the most important things we can show them.
The quick response team worked with my son all morning, as well as us, to again give him options for treatment, had a place for him to go.
If you had to give anybody who's in active addiction right now advice, what would you say to them?
Well, definitely to get a hold of you all.
They pretty much put our family back together.
They did, that's true. They helped to put
all in a nutshell.
Yes, they did help put our family back together.
They done.
Would have been all different directions at the end of the day with that, had it not have been for QRT.
Yeah, they done everything they needed to do the right way.